Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we are unboxing Kreel Manor, the dungeon crawl card game. This is from All or Nothing Productions, the same people who do the Kill Forth series. And technically, I believe this takes place in the same universe as the Kill Forth series. Kreel Manor, the Citadel of Horrors, is filled with twisting passages, chilling traps, desperate souls, and deadly enemies. Yet it is your destination. You will have to bribe, threaten, sneak, deceive, and fight your way through hordes of enemies to reach your goal and confront the deadly Lord of the Manor himself. If you fail, the pernicious tide of toxic gloom that threatens to engulf the beautiful lands of Killforth will be unleashed. Explore a huge variety of stunning yet death-dealing dungeons as one of 3 unique heroes, over 10 challenging scenarios as you manage your abilities to defeat threats and discover hundreds of perils of Kreel Manor firsthand. Alright, so this is for, let's see, yes, here we go. 1 to 3 players, ages 14 plus, 30 minutes per player. And if we look over on Board Game Geek, the player count only has a single vote, so, not really much, can't really say whether or not that's accurate there, but that person that did vote said it's great, or they recommend it with 1 to 2 players, best with 2 players according to them. And then the difficulty has 4 people voting, or I'm sorry, the complexity has 4 people voting on that, saying a 2.5 out of 5. Okay, so let's jump right into it. And I believe this says on the Kreel Manor page for Board Game Geek that this re-implements Veil Wraith, which was another game that I have had on the channel before from All or Nothing Productions. So be sure to check that out. But I guess this maybe is re-implementing that system. All right, so here we go. Got a rule book and a book of fables. So the rule book, let's see, you've got some explanations of terminology and everything starting on page 4. Setup starts on page 8. So obviously I'm sure, this is all stuff that you're going to need to know ahead of time. A lot of times you'll see that sort of introduction stuff in a rule book that's not really that important, but I would imagine that in this case you're going to want to see what that is. But setup here on page 8. Gameplay starts on page 10. All right, and then this whole page here is an example, so not actually rules there. All right, and then rules continue on page 14, and then game end here on page 15. You do have some campaign stuff here. If the hero defeats all of the adventures in numerical order before they suffer too many wounds, they win the campaign. The next time they start a new campaign, they should increase the difficulty, and it gives you some explanations on how to do that. Endless dungeons, difficulty variants, multiplayer co-op mode. So this, yeah, Veil Wraith was a solo-only game, so this gives you the option to play with multiple players, obviously up to 3. The art, of course, is phenomenal as usual. So, Book of Fables. Read the rulebook before consulting the Book of Fables. The Book of Fables is filled with story paragraphs, which are narrative events from Kreel Manor, the dungeon crawl card game. It is not meant to be read in chronological order. Rather, whenever the game points you to a story paragraph using BXXX, code number, find, and... Okay, very nice. I did not realize there were going to be like those sort of story elements in the game. So that's cool. All right, All or Nothing catalog. There's Gloom and Shadows and Call of Killforth. There's Veil Wraith right there. All right, 1815 and 1565 and 1066. Nice. All right, so we've got the War Mage, male and female. Got the Night Raven and the Wolf of the North. All right, so these, I'm guessing, are going to be for health tracking, that sort of thing, or, something similar. Punches right out, no issue there. All kinds of tokens here. Do hang up just a little bit. Do hang up a little bit, but not tearing. All right, we've got dice. For organization, you've got your organizational cards there. Here we've got maybe some locations. The Great Hall of Kreel. Yeah, locations. All right. All kinds of stuff in here. Vast armory of tank lore. Ebon dungeon cells. Fragrant bathhouse oasis. Moon chapel of Sombra. Torture asylum. Den of shadows and light. Shint ascendant arena. The Rending's rift. Some extra bags. These, of course, are to set up those dial spinners. A couple different card backs here. So this, Gallows Humor, Hasty Strike, Wild Haymaker. So these are like hurl projectiles, some sort of like combat cards and stuff like that. Maybe. All right, there's a different card back here. Huskrat. Oh, so these are probably enemies. Doom Shield, or maybe not just enemies, but Balegeist, Haunted Statue, Bookshelves, Encounters maybe. Nymph, Sacred Shrine, Tomb Zombie. That was gross looking. Onryo, Eben Cult Cloister, Even Duke, Hexer Witch, Harbinger, Lord of the Manor. There's a ton of cards in here, so we're gonna let's open up one more this size, and then we'll look at these, and that's pretty much it. So these are all that back there. These are, I believe these are called threats. That's what it looks like here. So these are all threats. Sky of the Flaming Swords, Rock Body, Goblin Chief, Spectral Dancer, Nature Sprite, Dark Hand Scribe. Oh, and then we've got... Oh, what is this? Okay, hold on. Same thing, but these are definitely different here. So, Adventure 1. Okay, so this is all stuff getting into the story of it. Adventure 4. Okay, all right. So that's different. Velwraith didn't have anything quite like that, really. All right, and then what are these? Statuses, maybe. Yeah, statuses. What some of these are. Statuses and wounds. And assets, maybe? So yeah, well, let's see. So these, the black back here, these are wounds. Things like broken foot, disc lesion, shattered ribs, smashed groin, ugly scar, winded. All right. And then here, these are actually back. I saw something like this on the first page, I think. These are your basic actions: sneak, influence, and fight. Yep. Okay. So then dazed, that's shield hero, shield threat, dazed action, dazed threat, bold hero, bold threat. And here, ooh, what are these? So these must be, are these the assets? Yeah, these are the assets. Okay, so things like Starless Longbow, Destiny's Edge, Aegis Shield, Mystic Robes, Battle Axe, Longbow, Chainmail, Kettle Hat, Hardy Boots, Center's Light, Zweihander, Elegant Doublet, Escaped Noble, Bag of Holding. Nice. And then, of course, you got more cards in here. We're not going to go through everything, but that is what you get in Kreel Manor. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to come back. We will have either a playthrough or a instructional video for Kreel Manor. The very next video we're filming right after this unboxing is how to play Dungeon Universalis Part 4, so be sure to check that out. Also, check out over on the community area. We've got some polls going as we prepare to do a all of Killforth playthrough, because I've got Gloomhaven. I've got Gloom of Killforth, Shadows of Killforth, and Call of Killforth all put together in one box, and we're going to do a gameplay of that. But I need your help picking my hero, so be sure to check out the polls to figure that out. And until next time, if you're bored online, bored offline.